Hey guys, we are going over our music for this week. I wanted to sit down and explain to you what your worksheet is going to look like. We have done some of our listening activities back earlier on in the year, and this is now your turn to apply what we've learned together as a class doing our music listening. So last week you learned about Aaron Copland. This week we are listening to some of his music to see what we think about it. For you guys, you're going to have 2 pieces of music of his that you are going to listen to. There are lots of choices on the YouTube page, okay, in your grade 5 through 8 playlist. So you can pick whichever 2 you want. I don't have any requirements for that. Other than that, you make sure that you do 2 pieces of music. Because we are going to take a look, and I'll show you on your worksheet where you are going to list things that are just about that one particular piece, and one thing about the other particular piece, and then there's going to be a section where things overlap. And you're going to write down and tell me about things that are the same between the 2 pieces of music, okay? Sorry guys, my dog is being a little bit noisy in the background here, so let's get through this quickly so I can get him to be more quiet, I guess. All right, so up in the top, you have some instructions here from me, letting you know what we're going to be doing this week, giving my email address so that you can contact me if you need to, and all of those wonderful things that we've talked about before. Right through here, this first section right here is talking about instrumentation. When you're listening to these 2 pieces of music, you are going to circle what instruments you hear. Does it have to be 100% accurate? No, I just want you to be listening and seeing if you can hear some of the different instruments that are there, okay? The second one here is our tempo. We've talked about that before with our listening, where it's fast or if it's slow or even in the middle, okay? Sometimes a piece will get faster for a little bit and then it'll go back to its regular tempo. You can circle, you can think about more than one of these. Now, in the younger classes, we just went through one listening activity and they were to circle these terms. For you guys, these terms are for reference. They are for you to look at so that when you are completing your sheet behind me that I'm going to show you, your second sheet, you are going to have the terms that you need, and you don't have to worry about spelling. So you don't have to think, oh my goodness, I just heard a trumpet, but I don't know how to spell trumpet, right? So these terms are all right here for you so that you can take a look at them and use them on your second sheet. The third section is talking about our dynamics. Remember, we're talking about if it's loud, if it gets softer, or if it stays soft, or starts soft and gets louder and louder. Remember those kind of images that we used earlier on in the year too, okay? So again, I don't need you circling any of these. These are your terms to be able to use when you turn your page and you do some of your writing, okay? Now, the one thing that I do need you to fill in on the bottom of this page is your personal rating for the songs that you're listening to. 1 being, I never want to hear it again. 5 is like, meh, it's okay, it's all right. And 10 is the best song in the universe, okay? So anywhere between 1 and 10, I want you to circle one of those numbers, and then I want you to tell me why I gave this rating because. Even if it's a short little sentence, short little information blip for me to tell me what you thought about it, that would be great, okay? So now you are going to see why I wrote down all of these terms for you for your second sheet. So this is a compare contrast. So here, these 2 sections that are just the circles, you're going to tell me about this piece of music that you choose, whichever one it is from the YouTube page. Your other piece of music is going to go here. So each of them have their own sections for you to write down instruments that you hear, what the tempo is like, what the dynamics are like, or any other thoughts that you have, okay? If you really like it, or if it's too slow for you, or if you heard it in a movie somewhere and you can't remember the movie, or maybe you do remember the movie. Lots of different things like that, whatever you think, okay? Then in the middle right here, this is where you're going to write down some of those terms and some of your ideas that you think are the same between both of those pieces of music, okay? Now, again, if you have any questions, you know that you can email me and you can leave a message on the Hillside Facebook page as well, okay? You have lots of different choices for your songs to pick. Some of them are longer, some of them are shorter, and you can pick whichever 2 that you want when you're doing this listening activity, okay? So again, I hope that you guys are having a great week. I hope that you are enjoying the warmer weather and the sunshine outside. Please remember to be safe and to be careful so that we can get back together and we can be at school again together. And Baxter is talking to you guys too. He seems to understand that I'm, trying to do some recording and chat with you guys, and he still wants to say his hellos. So I hope you guys have a great week, and hopefully we'll see each other soon. Bye.